Oh my word, it seems like forever ago since I've been on camera to say hi to you. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Jan. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming back. If you've been here before, if you're brand new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And always appreciate everybody that stops by, even if it's just one time. Thank you so much. Today, I want to talk about the 6 things that I do as a frugal person for the holidays. But first, I'd like to do something I haven't done in a while, play an intro. Be right back. Hopefully, it'll work. I love that intro tune. It sounds like spring. It could sound like spring even in the middle of winter, for example. Okay, I'm going to jump right into it. 6 things that I do as a frugal person for the holiday season. I have my trusty notebook with me, my bullet points. So there. Number one, I plan a separate budget. You've heard me mention this in the past. I plan a separate budget for any time between Thanksgiving, including Thanksgiving, the middle of the holiday season, all the way through Christmas. I refuse to go over that budget. Honestly, I am a stickler about that because I am a frugal person. So I stick to my budget. All right. And all year long, basically, I save up for this in small amounts throughout the year. It's a very painless thing, just a little bit each month to contribute towards this time of the year. That way, I don't feel the pinch at all whatsoever. So for me, it is worth it and it pays off every single year. Next, I like to gift people in person, first and foremost, whenever possible. I like to give gifts to the person directly. But sometimes that's not realistic or it's just not possible. So, in a case like that, what I do is I make sure that if I'm going to send the gift to their home or apartment, that the thing I order includes free shipping. Shipping can really add up if you have a tall list, honestly. So, what I do, and it works for me every single year, free shipping. And I try to stick to my list. And I'm usually successful at it. Next, I always keep in mind that $25 store gift bags or holiday decorations are a great, affordable way to brighten up your area. But what I usually do every year is take out stuff from the past, maybe throw in 1 or 2 brand new things. But I don't like to break the bank when it comes to Christmas decorating. You could get really cute ornaments literally at the $25 store. So I like to do that. I accumulate stuff over time. I pack it properly when the holiday is over so that when I take it out very soon, the day after, usually what I like to do is decorate for Christmas the day after Thanksgiving on Black Friday. So instead of shopping, my annual tradition is that I love to decorate for Christmas the day after Thanksgiving on Black Friday and mail out my Christmas cards for my family. Um, Next, I do not overshop for the holiday dinners. Okay. Sometimes people go way too overboard. And I don't like to do that. I mean, I kind of already know and assess because I'm experienced at doing this, having been around the block a few times, right? So I don't overshop. I have plenty, but I don't go overboard because I always remember, like I always say, and it is the truth, January still comes. And there's only so much one can overindulge in, like to where it gets like crazy. So I appreciate having nicer stuff, but not too much of it so that I get to appreciate that even more. Does that make sense? I think for me it does. And by the way, let me know in the comments section below, what do you do as a frugal person, for example, for the holiday season that helps keep your expenses at bay? And the other reason I do not overshop for food at the holiday season, because sometimes it's just as simplistic as this. Sometimes our eyes are bigger than our stomach. It's the truth. You want to get this, you want to get that, you want to get that. Then when everybody goes home, you realize, wow, what did I get? And then don't forget, people bring stuff too. So it could really, really add up, and not necessarily in a good direction. Too much is not necessarily a good thing. Many people say better and bigger is more, more. Not always. Sometimes it could just be a bit much, in my opinion. All right. Next, I only send Christmas cards to very, very close family and to very, very close friends that are like family. So I kind of like limit it. I keep my Christmas cards to a limit, but I do enjoy making personalized notes that go in the card, and then they're mailed out on Black Friday. And then I know in sufficient time, there's so much time left that they should be guaranteed to get their card in the mail, at the right time, and it's not going to be missed. So I like to do that. In fact, I love doing that. It's the most fun to write those personalized little notes, and take your time to do it. When you're not overwhelmed and you do that, you could think more clearly, give meaningful messages that people could take with them in their hearts forever and for always. That matters to me. And 6, I enjoy the free activities that the city offers. This city offers a lot of beautiful views, the Christmas windows at the special stores, especially in Midtown, walking around, stopping off at the St. Patrick's Church in Midtown, and stopping off at the beautiful tree at Rockefeller Center. It's always a beautiful thing to do year in, year out. Smell the chestnuts. And yes, you do smell chestnuts from the vendors that sell the chestnuts and the frankfurters and stuff of that nature. And it's a very fun thing to do. Always memorable. It does not break the bank. So just walking around the city and looking at the windows and going window shopping in those fancy schmancy stores. I may not always be able to buy anything from those fancy stores, but I sure love to walk around and maybe take a good look and say, I love that window display. It's so beautiful. There are a lot of free activities. When I was much younger, I used to love to attend the Thanksgiving Day parade. Oh, very memorable. Had a lot of great memories of that. And of course, that's a free activity to do. So if you happen to be touring here, in the city area, those are like the wonderful free things to do. And of course, anybody could walk across the Brooklyn Bridge, the pedestrian section. I guess if it's still open, I have to double check that. It usually is open, but in case there's some repairs or something, that's something that people should always double check in advance. There are a lot of free activities, including the Staten Island Ferry. That is for free. There's a free New York City activity. So you could get on that ferry, you could glide by and give a wave to the Statue of Liberty, and then you get to Staten Island, and then you follow the instructions, and they just come around, go back on the boat, and then you come right back to Manhattan, and it leads you into Battery Park. So these are just like tiny examples. And of course, looking at the beautiful displays in Central Park and the way they decorate in Brooklyn, for example, those extreme light shows, you see a lot of them in like Dyker Heights, Brooklyn, for example, Bensonhurst, beautiful, beautiful things. So tons of low cost. It's usually just the subway ride that you need to get to those destinations, but walking around or just sitting around somewhere, even wherever you live, in your home or apartment, putting on those wonderful videos. That's another free activity to mention as a frugal person, as any person, to put on those sounds of the season type of a network, or to watch those fireplaces and those pictures of any Christmas image. In my opinion, it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. But the most important meaning of Christmas, forget about frugality, is the reason for the season. And I know that I'm a little early mentioning this technically because I usually give a specific Christmas message at Christmas time, and I still will. But this year, I feel that we have particularly a lot, a lot to be thankful for this Thanksgiving holiday. I don't care if you're sitting down eating a can of tuna fish on Thanksgiving. I really don't. In fact, Steve and I recorded a show. We talk all about this kind of stuff on his show. Be sure to head to his channel Saturday at 1:30 p.m. I believe he's going to list it for 1:30, but check his listing, okay? That's the time I'm presuming he's going to air it. It'll be Saturday afternoon, but we get into it. It doesn't matter if a person is sitting down and eating a bowl of rice. The whole idea of Thanksgiving is that you are grateful, that we are grateful. So that's the whole idea. And you could be grateful and peaceful. You don't have to have a big, wide bunch of people around you. You could be content within yourself because you know who you belong to in this world, especially if you are a person of faith and continue to stand on faith. It's a wonderful thing. We have so much, so much right now to be thankful for, and a wonderful, brighter future ahead. So I just thought that I would just mention that in this, and I hope you don't mind. They went off on a little bit off topic there. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate your time. And don't forget to click like if you like this video, share, and consider subscribing. Just a little video clip here, and I'll be right back. Take good care, and I really mean it from the bottom of my heart, this upcoming holiday season. Take good care of yourself, and your wonderful family. Families are not perfect. Humans aren't perfect. We're all here together. We could all try our very absolute best. And I wish you, from the bottom of my heart to your home, the very, very best. Take good care.